Hello everyone. Today we are going to do the autobiography of Robert Frost. Robert Frost is a celebrated American poet. He had a great mastery of American colloquial speech. He used the poems to examine complex philosophical and social themes. During his life, individuals honored and many times quoted him due to his work, and he also received 4 Pulitzer Prizes. Now, let us talk about his early years. He was born on 26 March 1874 in San Francisco, California, to Isabel Moody and journalist William Prescott. His father was first a teacher and then he became a newspaper editor of the San Francisco Evening Bulletin. After his father's death in 1885, his family migrated to Lawrence, a county in Indiana, where Frost completed his graduation from the Lawrence High School in the year 1892. Here you can see the beautiful city of San Francisco, and these are his parents. He grew up in the city and managed to publish his first poem while in the high school in the school's magazine. After high school, he attended Dartmouth College. After college, he returned to his hometown and started teaching, and also did other work including newspaper delivery and manual labor in some factories. This was just a brief introduction about his early years. Now, let us talk about his adult years. He managed to sell his first poem, My Butterfly and Energy, in the year 1894, which also appeared in the New York. He earned $15 from the sale. At the Harvard University, he did well, but he decided to leave to support his family. He worked in his grandfather's farm for 9 years and used the morning hours to write poems. However, his farming work was unsuccessful and therefore he chose to return to his earlier teaching career. Here you can see his first poem, My Butterfly and Allergy. In the year 1912, Frost and his entire family moved to Great Britain, where at first they lived in the Beaconsfield near London. He had his first poetry book, A Boy's Will, published. While in England, he managed to write some of his best works alongside his peers. He went back to America in 1915 at the onset of the First World War. He started his career of teaching, writing, and lecturing. He taught English at the Amherst College, where he particularly encouraged his students to account for the human voice sounds in their writing. Here you can see his first poetry book, A Boy's Will. In the early 1921, University of Michigan awarded him a fellowship teaching post and he remained there until 1927. While in the University of Michigan, the university granted him a lifetime appointment as a fellow in letter. He later returned to Amherst in the year 1927. In 1940, he purchased a farm in South Miami, Florida, which he named as the Pencil Pines. This is where he spent all his winter in the years that followed. Here you can see the farm Pencil Pines. He received other honorary degrees from the Cambridge, Oxford Universities and Bates College. Dartmouth College also awarded him 2 degrees and therefore he became the first individual to attain 2 honorary degrees from the university. Several universities, which include Amherst College, Virginia, and Robert Frost Middle School in Fairfax, have named their libraries after him. His poems are reviewed in the Anthology of the Modern American Poetry, Oxford University Press. The collections consist of over 12,000 pieces, which include original letters and manuscript, poems and photographs, and audio and visual files. We have completed the early years and the adult years of Robert Frost. Now, let us talk about his accomplishment in poetry. His poem, The Road Not Taken, published in the year 1961 and the Mountain Interval collection, became one of the anthologized and popular works in the America's literature. Critics complained that people misunderstood it. This poem is taken as a celebration of individuality when its most likely interpretation is regretful work. New Hampshire, published in the year 1924, confirmed Frost as one of the significant poetic voices of the 20th century. He won a Pulitzer Prize for the collection. The collection consists of his most popular poem, Stopping by the Woods on a Snowy Evening. This poem uses imagery of a snowbound forest and a long journey to creating a metaphor of an individual struggling against the nature. You can see his book New Hampshire. He died in January 20, 1963, following complications from a prostate surgery. So this was all about the autobiography of Robert Frost. Thanks for watching.